friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time, and I'm here for another herb profile, and today it's going to be about the benefits of ginger. And I love ginger and I use it a lot. And if you're interested in more videos like this, not only will I continue to keep having more of these coming out, I have a long playlist that I've been working on for over 5 years now that I will put in the description box down below, so you can open up that link, see all the videos I have in there, and then select the ones that you want to watch. All right, so let's get to talking about the benefits of ginger, and then I'll talk a little bit about how I like to use it. So obviously, as most of us know, it's very good to help in relieving nausea. That's pretty much any kind of nausea, whether it be morning sickness or whatever it is. Ginger is very good for that, and generally speaking, it is good for your digestive health anyway. It also helps promote weight loss. It is also great for helping to prevent colds and flus, as well as helping you to recover quicker from them when you do get ill. And that's why it's one of the ingredients I add to my homemade cough, cold, and flu syrup. It's an excellent anti-inflammatory, which is one of the reasons why it's really good for those with osteoarthritis, whether it be you take it internally in the form of a tea, a tincture, whatever it is, or you even use it topically. I have actually in the past included a ginger essential oil in my homemade joint and muscle rub. Part of the reason that works is because not only is it a great anti-inflammatory, it's also good for pain relief. So it's going to help reduce the inflammation in your joints, and it's going to help ease the pain and provide better mobility as well. But the fact that it's an anti-inflammatory will work for many other inflammations throughout the body, as well as pain. It can be used for headaches and more. And it is one of those I list in the video I did on natural remedies for pain and inflammation. And I'll link to that whole playlist below, because that's a newer playlist where I talk about specific ailments and so on, and all the many natural herbs and other things that you can use to help with whatever that is, be it pain, be it hair loss, and so on. So ginger can also be very helpful for diabetics, as it is good at helping to lower blood sugar levels. And it's also helpful for preventing heart disease. It can help lower cholesterol levels and help to prevent cancer. It improves brain function, fights infections. It's good for minor skin irritations. You can use topically, like whether it be windburn or something like that. And it is a great immune booster. So gingerol is the main active ingredient you'll find in the ginger root that makes it such a powerhouse to help with all these various things I listed off. So now let me talk a little bit about the ways that I personally use ginger. Now, I already mentioned it being one of those that I add to my cough, cold, and flu prevention / remedy. I also use it on a regular basis in teas. Now, normally I'd just be sprinkling in the organic ginger root powder that I have on hand into my various teas that I make that are usually blends, like with cloves and cinnamon and more. But since I've been able to finally get my hands on organic ginger for a good price, thanks to Misfits Market, I've been ordering up a bunch every week, breaking it up and freezing it like that, so I can always have it on hand, because used fresh in a tea is so much better. And used fresh in any recipe you're going to use ginger in, it's way better than the ginger powder. It has so much more flavor. So though normally my favorite tea is peppermint, be it fresh peppermint when it's coming in, or the dehydrated peppermint I put up during the summer, my current favorite right now is just plain old ginger root tea. So I just take a little chunk of ginger, cut it into slices, throw it in my silver teapot, and then just let it brew. It makes a nice spicy aromatic tea that I just love. Now, other ways that I tend to use ginger quite a bit is whenever I'm making kimchi, I usually add ginger to that. And now that I have this great ginger root, I can finally get back into adding fresh ginger, because again, it's so much better. So if you like fermented foods and you like spicy fermented foods like kimchi, I do have a recipe on how I do it without a brine. When I started making kimchi many years ago, I did the old traditional brine method. I don't do that anymore. Though I like salt, and I'm not afraid of salt, I still add salt for flavor, but I use my own fermentation starter, so this is a way you can do it without brine, especially if you're trying to get away from so much salt. And I'll link to that video down below. But I think in that I used powdered ginger because that's what I had. Fresh ginger is so much better. Just chop it up, and I leave the skins on. I do not skin the ginger. As long as it's clean, it doesn't matter. I don't even notice the skins in anything I add it to because they're so thin. And then any of the Asian dishes, Asian recipes that I have, I use ginger in that a lot. Sometimes the powder is a little nicer to use when you're making a gravy. That's going to blend in there better, like when I do the almond fried chicken with the gravy that I make to go on there, and I have both a video and a written recipe on that. When you're doing a stir fry, this is another place where fresh ginger sliced up in whatever size you want and add it to your stir fry, whether it be fried rice or some kind of noodles or even just some kind of veggie stir fry blend. Just throw those slices in there and stir fry it up. Remember, a lot of these kind of herbs that are good culinary herbs that are also really good medicinally, you don't always have to take them medicinally. Especially if you're looking at ways to just improve your overall health, just start using them on a regular basis, if of course you like the flavor of that. If you don't like the flavor of that, doing something like getting the ginger root powder or making your own, if you can grow ginger really well, and encapsulating it and taking it that way might be a better way to be able to get that. Now, I did also, by the way, do a video a year or so ago on how to make your own pain relief capsules. I usually do the extract. I prefer the extract for the pain relief, so I don't have to use the capsules because they can be a little hassle to make. But for those who would prefer to have something in a capsule form because maybe they don't like the flavor, like feverfew's really bitter, I did do 2 different versions of pain relief capsules, so I'll link to that video down below because one of them I did include the powdered ginger in there. And of course, please share with us down below your favorite ways to use ginger, and if you have any testimonials you'd like to share, like how it's helped you with whatever it is, any kind of health ailment, whether it be you used it topically or internally, how did you use it? How did it work for you? Because these kind of testimonials really help us all and encourage us all, and those who are looking for something specific that maybe I haven't shared in this video because I don't have that kind of experience, somebody else will, and they can come in there and read that testimony and learn quite a bit from that and how you did it. Please, again, share with us always down below when it comes to any of these, because we all have some information and experiences that we can share. We all have something to offer, and it's great to be able to learn from each other. And by the way, don't forget to check out the links I'll be putting in the description box down below by clicking on either show more right over here, right below my channel name, or if you're on a smart device, that little gray triangle or arrow you'll see right down here in this corner, and that will open up the description box so you can see all the stuff we have in there. All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.